Hello again, good to be back with you for another Sunday Sport programme. And after two cracking rugby matches, well, we turn the attention now to soccer. We're back here at Home Park for the top match in Division 2. That's, of course, Plymouth Argyle taking on the current leaders, Chelsea. Well, this is how it looks at the top of the second division table. Chelsea looking good bets for promotion, and Argyle need no reminding that they were thrashed 5-0 in the league and 6-2 in the Simard Cup. Well, both those hidings, of course, played at Stamford Bridge, so Ken Brown's side a lot to prove this afternoon. But that's just one of three games that we have for you in the programme in the next half hour. We've also got the top game in Division 1, just three matches being played, of course, but our cameras are at Loftus Road for Queen's Park Rangers against Arsenal.
Far side, and O'Leary got the header in.
Yes, Brian Moore, our commentator at Loftus Road, but there's another match for you as well. That's in Division 4, Exeter City desperately needing a win. Their visitors are Burnley.
Oh, unlucky.
Yes, Exeter City versus Burnley, but of course our main match here at a very wet and windy Home Park. That's Plymouth Argyle against Chelsea, and it's a sad farewell to a very popular player. Yes, the final match in the Argyle side for goalkeeper Alan Miller, who ends his loan period this afternoon. What a marvellous spell he's had at Home Park, and that's bound to stand him in good stead as he returns to Highbury. His Gunners teammate Rhys Wilmot will of course be replacing him in the Argyle side. And at the heart of the Plymouth defence, another man possibly on the move. Centre-back Mark Smith has confirmed he'll be leaving Plymouth when his contract runs out at the end of the season. Well, he takes his place in an unchanged Argyle side. It reads Alan Miller, Kenny Brown, John Uzell, Adrian Burrows, Nicky Marker, Mark Smith, John Matthews, Sean McCarthy, Tommy Tynan, Kevin Hodges and Mark Stewart. And the two substitutes will be Calvin Plummer, of course, and Greg Campbell there, who trains with the Chelsea side, and they're of course managed by his father Bobby. And so to the free-scoring Chelsea side, 59 goals so far this season in the league, and a fearsome striking duo of the former England international Kerry Dixon back in the side after injury and enjoying one of his best seasons for some time. And also alongside him, the Scottish under-21 international Gordon Jury, who scored 5 of Chelsea's goals in their trip to Walsall a fortnight ago. So full-strength Chelsea side, and they line up in goal Dave Besant, 2 Steve Clark, 3 Tony Dorigo, 4 Graham Roberts, 5 Joey McLaughlin, 6 John Bumstead, 7 Dave Mitchell, 8 Peter Nicholas, 9 is Dixon, 10 Deary, Mickey Hazard, the former Spurs man, at 11, and the 2 substitutes Kevin Wilson and David Lee. And the referee this afternoon is Mr. Bob Hamer from Bristol. He had to have a look at the pitch at 11:30 because we've had a night of torrential rain and it was very much touch and go, and I'm glad to say the game on the course, although it's obviously going to be very wet and difficult for the players. Argyle in their familiar green strip, playing from right to left. And an early injury for Steve Clark. Not a happy start for Chelsea. So the game quickly restarting as Chelsea make their first break. And what is obviously going to be a very slippery surface indeed, and Matthews already penalised. So 2 Chelsea players hitting the ground in the first minute. Chelsea manager Bobby Campbell, son Greg of course could get an outing here this afternoon for the other side. Free kick quickly taken by Chelsea, and Gordon Jury on the far side. A lovely turn by Jury, and again Marker twice in trouble there, and Chelsea driving forward straight away. In the end Miller safely collects. Signs there that this Chelsea side mean business. So Roberts shaking his head. Certainly Argyle looking as though they need to play this game the hard way. Matthews into the middle, picked up by Tynan, and in the end Roberts conceding the corner. Quickly taken by Mark Stewart. And falling to Kevin Hodges, tries an early strike. McCarthy's in there, and so is Dave Besant. And Chelsea in there again. That's a good shot, and they appeal for the handball. A shot by Joe McLaughlin, but the referee Bob Hamer says certainly not. Picked up by Dave Mitchell. As Chelsea move forward again, trying to find Kerry Dixon, and a sign of Dixon's power with his head. Always gets in the right positions. And well won there by Kevin Hodges. As Plymouth make the break, and Roberts upending McCarthy. Oh, Roberts certainly has a very colourful influence on this match already. That's Matthews coming off for treatment. And we'll see if the substitutes are warming up. Obviously a problem with his right leg, as the free kick is taken by Burrows. Well, John Matthews has gone into the dressing room, so he's possibly going to get more intensive treatment inside as Chelsea make the break now. Good cut inside there. And Kerry Dixon. So another corner for Chelsea as we move past the first 15 minutes here. And this one's a little better. Good jump there by Dave Mitchell. And falls back to Mitchell, but cleared away by Mark Stewart. But still Chelsea putting the pressure on. Good shot that by Dorigo. This must be, yes! Kerry Dixon, and Plymouth appealing for offside, but Dixon taking full advantage of that situation. Good shot though by Dorigo, and Kerry Dixon makes his return with a goal for Chelsea. 16 minutes gone from the corner, and looking at that again, the corner came in, and coming up a super shot from Dorigo. It was knocked out, in fact. Looked to be fairly innocuous, but Chelsea did well to keep possession. Cleared away, and in came the shot from Dorigo. I think that surprised everybody, and look at that, it fell to Dixon. Looked to be offside position, but the referee right on the spot. Score here at Home Park, Plymouth Argyle 0, Chelsea 1. Chelsea forward again, down this right-hand side. Steve Clark trying to find Mitchell. Dury did well to knock that back to Clark. Mitchell laying that ball on, and a good shot there by Mickey Hazard. Nice move that by Chelsea. And Mickey Hazard, former Spurs man, of course, enjoying his time now with the Chelsea side. Good strike. Picked up by Tynan. He's got Kenny Brown on the overlap. Marker as well, did well to turn. Nice ball inside for McCarthy, good try. Sean McCarthy, nice header in the situation, back to the goal, and tested Dave Besant there. So Matthews back on Argyle, back to their full complement. Nicely knocked on to Tommy Tynan, into the path of Mark Stewart. Plymouth driving forward again, Tynan left-footed. And the Argyle captain starting and finishing that move. And a very brave shot it was too. Stewart. Certainly we've seen a lot of Mark Stewart so far in this match. Tynan through to Kevin Hodges. Hodges on his right foot. Good shot as well. Well, that was a lovely ball from Tynan, and Hodges made the best of it. Had Besant diving to his left. Another good move from Plymouth. Lovely ball from Tynan, and Hodges hit it well, but not hard enough. Mark Stewart through to Hodges. And Hodges manages to hold on to that, despite close attention of at least 3 Chelsea players, but in the end, the London side managed to get it away. So Dury here, that's nicely taken round John Matthews. Dury again, and Steve Clark waiting for the return. Well, he really is a fine player. And Chelsea get yet another corner with about 6 minutes to go in this first half. Corner taken by Mickey Hazard, knocked on, and that must be against the bar from Gordon Dury, and he knows he really should have buried that. Mickey Hazard knocks it in. It's knocked over, and look at that, Dury's right in front of goal, smacks it against the upright. May have lost a couple of hooks in the goal. There may be a gap between the woodwork and the actual net, which is why Jeff Pridgington has been called in to discuss any problems. That seems to be the only thing it could be. Yes, in fact, Pridgington is going to tape up the gap there between the net and the bar. Well, there's a man who, familiar to you all, I'm sure, the Chelsea chairman, Ken Bates. I hope he doesn't see the TV cameras. Oops. Tynan turns nicely. Well, he's got McCarthy inside. It'll fall to Marker. And Dave Benton's on the floor now. Good chance here for Plymouth. Matthews on to John Uzel. Into the middle it goes. And up goes Tynan with Dave Benton. As we move towards the end of this first half, and there it is. Bob Hamer blows the whistle. So with a strong wind in their favour, Chelsea goal up here at home park. And of course Argyle have the satisfaction of knowing they'll have that wind advantage in the second. Score here at half-time, Plymouth Argyle 0, Chelsea 1.
The new Argos catalogue is out now, with a great new choice for spring and summer. Call in and pick up your copy.
It's so easy.
OK, Ron, what do you think?
Well, yes, it's a... Hello, George.
We've got a lot to be proud of. We should be more aggressive, more thrusting.
I mean, look, we're national savings. We've got capital bonds.
Yes, but...
You keep them for 5 years to get a guaranteed 12% gross for every year. Guaranteed, no risk. It's a winner, Ron, it really is.
We should be shouting it from the rooftops.
Well, yes, but...
Just wait till the boss sees it.
He has seen it. It's coming down.
Come and have a cup of tea.
Nobody cares more for you and your savings than National Savings. Find out about capital bonds now, or you could miss out.
The boss doesn't like anything flashy.
We had a deal, Reggie. You let me down. I want that house.
It's not easy.
Tell me something worthwhile.
Abbey National has a special low rate for mortgages over 60,000.
Fancy high places, Reggie.
Your new home.
What about mortgages?
Don't worry, Abbey National does them to suit all types.
Buy it. Oh, do buy it.
But we simply can't afford it.
Oh.
How about an Abbey National low start mortgage? Mortgages with Abbey endings.
Now there's a delicious new chocolate treat, Terry's Nutcracker. 2 whole hazelnuts drowned in caramel and wrapped in smooth milk chocolate. But best of all, it comes in 2 halves. New Terry's Nutcracker, a sweet in 2 halves.
Ain't it good?
It's the nutrients in VL5 shampoo that make your hair so good.
Ain't it good when you know what you have and you have what you know?
How you dry it is up to you. Nutrient-enriched VL5.
You save money with Lenore Concentrate. The softness you love for less.
Free kick from Adrian Burrows. As Plymouth try and get back on terms in this match. Matthews has spotted Kenny Brown. And Brown did well there to knock that inside to Hodges. So a good attack here from Plymouth. Tynan into the middle, and it's driven away by Chelsea, but only as far as John Matthews. Tries the volley, and that's blocked to Uzel, onto his left foot. Hodges onto his right. And Matthews in the end with a strike. A good one too. Well, John Matthews, a pretty typical strike there from the former Arsenal veteran. Unrelenting pressure here from Plymouth, but they've got a score in this period, you get the feeling. Mark Stewart with the corner. And Tynan against the upright. Tommy Tynan, so unlucky. And let's look at that again. Overcame the corner, knocked on, and look at that, Tynan in a good position, but smacks it against the upright. As Plymouth keep up their unrelenting pressure on the Chelsea goal. Matthews inside. And Marker through to Kevin Hodges. Did well there. And that looked like handball. The referee right on the spot. It certainly hit Dorigo in the arm area, but perhaps he couldn't get out of the way. And Bob Hamer was definitely in a good position to see that. Well, Plymouth Argyle have thrown all their players up. Hodges, and falls for Stewart, who drives, and the save by Besant. Well, that was a good chance again, and Mark Stewart not had the luck today. It's a good save by Besant. Mitchell, back to Peter Nicholas. Dorigo will knock this one long. Miller's up there, and so's Dixon. And that's well taken by Kevin Wilson. And knocked away in the end by Mark Smith. So Chelsea with a late rally there nearly brought their second goal. And indeed, there it is, the final whistle blown by Bob Hamer. So Chelsea get another 3 points as they make their climb back to Division 1. But no repeat of the 5-0 crashing at Stamford Bridge. Kerry Dixon's goal settling it, but a great fight in the second half by Plymouth Argyle. In the end, though, they go down. Final score here, as Alan Miller says goodbye to the home park fans, is Plymouth Argyle 0, Chelsea 1. So there we were, the luck not with Plymouth Argyle this afternoon. With me is Ken Brown, the manager. Ken, you must be pleased with the performance, if not the result at the end of the day.
Most definitely the performance, as you say, but not the result at the end. I think all the lads would have liked to see a win just for Alan's sake.
Yes, Alan Miller, of course, making his farewell performance today. We'll talk to Alan in a minute, but first a word about the Kerry Dixon goal. I have to say that when I was commentating, I thought that looked offside. What was your view of it?
Well, I thought exactly the same. I was a bit surprised when he allowed it to go on. At one time, I thought perhaps he got it mixed up, that someone had played it on, but then you can't play an offside on anymore. So, yeah, we were disappointed in letting that go.
Have you enjoyed your time?
I've had a great time. Everybody's been great to me, the fans, the players, the staff, everybody. I mean, really enjoyed it. It's just a shame that it cannot be longer, you know. It's gone so quick, so but I've had a great time.
Yes, of course, the loan period absolutely fixed, but a teammate of yours coming, Rhys Wilmot, tell me something about him.
Rhys is the reserve keeper at Arsenal at the moment. He's a very good keeper, and I'm sure he'll do well here, and he'll get on just as well as I've done, really.
Chance here for Andy Ritchie. Back in defence, and that's a good try by Ritchie. What a save from Alan Miller. Well. Oh, that's a good shot, and must be. What a save from Alan Miller. Dini really made the best of that.